Yo, what's up everybody? It's King Hiitman. I hope you guys are having a decent day and are enjoying the anniversary. Now, with the anniversary, these two banner units dropped. They're both, I guess you could say, iterations of Ultimate Gohan. Very, very odd. I didn't think this is how they would drop a Tournament of Power LR, or not LR, but Tournament of Power Ultimate Gohan. But I like the route they took. It's just that it's a very different approach to the game. He's technically a banner unit on both banners, just different versions of it. Now, these units have a lot of parallels. They're basically inverses of each other, which is why the comparison was going to be made regardless of when or where they dropped. Very similar units, and I want to give you guys my opinion on who I think is better or where I think the other one would be better at. Now, for starters, we have the Teq. Let's just, to not be confusing, I'm going to say Piccolo for this one and Frieza for the other one. So for Piccolo, he has Bond Master and Disciple category 3 key stats 130%. I mean, I like this category. I really do. However, nobody really uses it. Like, nobody runs Ultimate Gohan, or not Ultimate, see, it's already getting there. Nobody runs it Future Gohan. He seems like I guess he just didn't impress as many people as I thought he did when he first came out, because he was the first iteration of the new category type leaders, where it's like, he was doing almost everything for a team. He had support, he had good defense, he had good attack. But anyway, onto this, the Frieza version, Battle of Wits 3 key stats 130%. I'm gonna have to lean towards Frieza heavily. The reason I'm feeling that way is because no matter how you look at it, this leader skill you're gonna see on your friends list, I can't guarantee you I will always see a Future Gohan lead. And so that just, it doesn't work out to where you're always going to want to run this guy if you do care about the leader skill. But that's just saying that if you do or do not. Now, for super attack effects, both of these super attacks are actually really amazing. So I want to give credit where credit is due. It's really a pick your poison situation, but I guess so is this whole comparison. Now for this super attack, Piccolo greatly raises attack from one turn, causes supreme damage, and has a medium, otherwise 30% chance of doing a critical hit. Very, very impressive. It's odd. I didn't think they would just spam critical hit on cards like they have been lately, but it's good that they're doing that. I mean, you're helping units out. Free to play. Like, if you only care about one copy, you get your copy. He's very crit heavy without potential systems, so that's good that they're doing that as a super attack effect now. I might, it's like I said, it's a pick your poison. You either want the offense or the defense. But this Frieza, he raises attack for one turn, causes supreme damage, and seals super attack. I think I'm gonna lean towards Frieza with this. But man, you could really, it's really, if you want to hit hard, you're obviously gonna go with Piccolo in terms of just the super attack effects. And if you don't, Super Battle Road, I think this is going to be better. You're going to care more about defense than you do offense and SBR. You really just need them to make sure that the other units don't get hit hard. I think I'm going to lean towards these guys. But of course, it depends on however you're approaching the game. Now, I'm going to break down each part of their passive and go through comparisons. Like I said, they're inverses of each other almost. So, for Piccolo, attack and defense 20% at the start of each turn, up to 80%. He gets an additional attack 120 and defense 120% and a great chance of stunning the attacked enemy when performing a super. Frieza over here, however, at the start of turn, he basically gets attack and defense 120%, and then the attacked enemy gets a mitigation, or excuse me, a debuff of attack and defense 30% once the super attack connects. Gohan over here, Piccolo over here, he's doing a lot. So, as much as I would prefer debuffing, like, because it's basically an Icarus, it's only going to last the one turn. However, if you get to stun that enemy, because it's 30%, is it for two? It's for one turn. It doesn't even say, I'm surprised. That's actually pretty new for the wiki. But I'm gonna assume it's for one turn. I haven't seen anything that tells me otherwise. But anyway, like I said, Piccolo is building up over time, which means turn one, you actually might just want Frieza because he's gonna debuff. He's gonna do what he has to do. He's gonna have innate defense. These guys are gonna have a low start of turn defense. You need to super attack first, and then they'll have defense comparable to Frieza. But I mean, if you would rather have the great chance of stunning over the guaranteed debuff, I honestly don't blame you, because stunning in Super Battle Road is always important. So you want to make sure you take whatever approach is the safest with Super Battle Road. See, like right here, it's a 70% chance to stun for the one turn. So whatever you want to do there, whatever. However, Piccolo over here, onto the next part of their passive, he performs a guaranteed critical hit on stunned enemies. Frieza over here, like I said, he has the mitigation. Still, pick your poison. I mean, if you want the offense, you're gonna go with Piccolo as an overall unit, but let's keep going. Now for the support part, this is where this unit is like, I really like this unit. Representatives of Universe 7 category allies get 2 key and 20% attack and defense. And this unit disables guard, which even though it's useless, just, I gotta say it. When performing a super, if there's another rep of U7 in the same turn. Now, Frieza and Gohan over here, this is where they have the advantage. Reps of U7 get 2 key, 20% the same buff, but they have a great chance of guarding all attacks when performing a super attack if there's another reps of U7. Now, this is where you, even though they're a support unit anyway, it won't activate until you super. So it's a dilemma. You kind of want them in slot 3 because they're a support unit, and a lot of the time, like if this isn't a unit you're catering to, you're gonna want them in slot 3. They're not a rotation unit. But to get the buff, you need them to super attack first, which I don't think they do buffs like this often, the way it's calculated. But anyway, if you want to make the most use out of their guard and out of their support buff, you want to put them in slot 1 or 2. And even then, really, you just want to put them in 1 so that the other 2 units get the maximum buff for the turn. These guys over here, same, you need to super attack, but they don't really do anything else outside of that for this part of their passive. So I'm gonna cater to Frieza, even though it's only a great chance, which is 70%, and not like it's minimal. I mean, UI Goku has a great chance of dodging, and people are going ballistics over that. So I don't see where the difference would come in. Same number percentage. But like I was saying, I think I'm gonna cater to Frieza for this part of it, because great chances, obviously, like you're gonna get that more often than not. It's just, you really want to float this unit, it seems like, most of the time, which is actually pretty important now because we get over to their Linc set. These units have an almost identical Linc set. They go 6 for 7. The only Linc they don't share is Piccolo and Gohan have Kamehameha. Frieza and Gohan have Speedy Retribution. I don't know what possessed them. I guess because they were going toe to toe with Dispo. Why this Linc? Like, you could have done Prodigies. You could have done, I don't know, man. I don't know. You could have figured something else out. Infighter. Oh no, they have Infighter. I'm sorry, but you could have figured something out, man. It just really makes me mad. Now, categories. This is like it. Piccolo blows Frieza out of the water. Universe Survival Saga. Reps of U7 join forces. Kamehameha. Bond of Master and Disciple. Battle of Wits and Power of Revival. Categories for Frieza. Universe Survival Saga. Reps of U7 join forces and Battle of Wits. Now, like I said, Battle of Wits you would prefer over Bond of Master and Disciple, but you can't tell me that this guy doesn't have the category advantage in terms of the obvious number. Now, I don't want to compare stats. They both have a 12 key of 140, and that's basically all I have to say for these guys. Very interesting units. I like these units. I don't know how they're going to age. I'm not sure. It's intriguing because I feel like, even though he doesn't get used, I feel like Bardock really hasn't aged that much at all. It's just like the Bardock from the 5th year anniversary I'm talking about, Bardock and Guinea. His active skill is still very useful when you get it, especially since it lasts 2 turns. Trunks and Mai, I don't see anybody use them, but their Mafuba is still very OP in Super Battle Road. It's just that both of those units are very restricted. I remember people were saying like, oh, Bardock, basically you just want to fight a Frieza that's in movie bosses, or like a Golden Frieza. But Trunks and Mai, you need to have them on a good future team with another Trunks or another Mai. So I don't know if those 2 units have, like, they haven't aged, like they're still just as good. But I'd actually say Bardock has aged better, because if you get him alongside of Goku, he'll basically do everything else he needs to do. He just won't hit as hard or perform his crit, but he still gets the job done. I'd be careful about that Trunks and Mai sometimes, but I don't know. Just me spitballing now. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think is better overall? Who would I guess I'm gonna have to go with these guys because of their categories, but as a passive skill, turn 1 these guys, and then like turn 4 or 5 once these guys fully build up and they get their maximum buff of 340%. These guys right here. Let me know what you guys, if you guys agree or disagree. Hiitman is out.